Okay. So what are the iterative statements we have in Java? First one is the for loop. Next one is the while loop. Okay, followed by do while loop, and finally we have a for each loop. Okay. So as I told, right, there is no a separate keyword called for each. We have to use a for loop only. Okay, but there is some syntax here. So after that we have a transfer statements. So what are the transfer statements we have? So we have a break. Next one is a return. Before return we have a continue. Okay, and we have a try catch finally. Okay, that we'll discuss as part of the exception handling mechanism. Okay, so let's start with this for loop. I'll give the syntax and we'll go with the small examples. Okay, now see what is the syntax here for loop. So the it contains the three sections actually. For loop contains the three sections. First one is the initialization section. Second one is the condition, and finally we have a increment or decrement section. How many we have? Three sections. What is the first one? Initialization. Second one is the condition, and the third one is the increment or decrement section. Okay. So here after that loop body contains a set of statements. Okay, the condition is true, the statements will be executed here. So let's take small example here. For loop, so what is the first section we have? Initialization section, right? So int I equals to 1. Okay, I want to make I equal to 1 here. So after that I will check the condition. Okay, so I less than or equal to 10. Okay, so semicolon, then I plus plus here. So I'm printing the system dot out dot println I value. So in this case, what is the output we are going to get? Here we'll get the, so up to 1, 2, 3, up to 10. Okay, it will print actually. So how it is printing here? Very simple, listen. First, the initialization section will be evaluated. Okay, what is the value? I equal to 1. So next one, it will go to the conditional statement here. Okay, initially, what is the I value? I equal to 1. 1 less than or equal to 10. True or false? It's a true here. If it is true, directly it will go to the loop body. Okay, then it will print the I value. What is I value? 1 will be printed. After printing, it will go to the increment decrement section. Okay, it will go to the increment decrement section. So initially I equal to 1, I plus plus means how much? So it will incremented by 1, that will become 2. Okay, after incrementation again it will go to the condition. It will not go to the initialization block again. So it will go to the conditional statement here. So I equal to 2 less 2 less than or equal to 10. What is the output here? Okay, true, right? So again it will go to the loop body. 2 will be printed. After printing 2, it will go to the again increment decrement section. Then I will become 3. Okay, after incrementing, it will go to the conditional statement. So 3 less than or equal to 10, it is a true. Again 3 will be printed here. In the way till 10 up to 10 it will print actually. Okay, so after printing 10, so I plus plus 10 plus plus how much? 11. So 11 less than 10, it is a false, then it will come out of the loop actually. Okay, so this is about the simple for loop actually. Same example I will take in the Eclipse. So take one class, already we have a test class. Okay, so we have a demo class here. So now for loop I'm taking int I equals to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. System dot ordered println, I want to print the I here. Okay, so control F11. What is output here? We are going to get here. We'll get the, so 1 to 10 is printing and it is printing here. In the same way, I want to print the numbers from 10 to 1. Okay, so it is ascending order, right? So I want to print the, so 10 to 1. How it is possible? Yes. So the initialization section, so I equal to 10. Okay, it starts from the 10 here. Then instead of I less than or equal to 10, I want to take the I greater than or equal to 1. and here I plus plus, instead of I plus plus we take the I minus minus here. Okay, so what is happening here, see, so int I equal to 10. Okay, so 10 greater than or equal to 1 is a true, then 10 will be printed. After printing it will go to the increment decrement section. Here we have a decrement, then I become 9. So again it will go to the condition 9 greater than or equal to 1 is true, then 9 will be printed up to 1, it will be printed here. Okay, so this is about the for loop here. See this one, 10 to 1 is printing or not? Yes, it is printing. Very simple. Okay, so this is about the thing here to remember, and I will tell you 2 to 3 important points here. Listen, so I'm printing the 10 to 1 to 10 only here. See, so this initialization section is optional. Okay, you can take this one, you can cut and you can keep outside of the for loop here, like this possible here. So just ends with the semicolon. Okay, just keep semicolon, that is optional. You can take initialization, okay, before for loop here, that is also possible. Same thing here. So what is output here? We'll get the same output here, 1 to 10. And in the same way, so this increment decrement section is also optional. Control X and just keep semicolon here, and you can increment or decrement after printing these statements or after performing some operation in the loop body. I plus plus. Okay, Control F11. Okay, 1 to 10, no issues. Anyhow, after printing it should increment, right? Here we are incrementing, no issues. Okay, even for the so reverse order also 10 to 1 also you can do same thing here, no issues. Okay, see this one, run as Java application. So 2 times it is I plus. Remove this one here. Control F11. So 1 to 10 here. Okay. Now next one here is, so can I remove this I less than or equal to 10 here? If I remove, what will happen? Remove this one, and you can remove this also, not an issue, and remove this one here. And so instead of I want to take the hello. Okay. So in this case, okay, so the hello will be printed, okay, infinitely, because when I'm taking the two semicolons in the for loop, it is called infinite loop, infinity loop here. So it will keep on printing on the console here. This hello will be keep on printing on the console. So run as Java application. See, it's keep on printing. See this one. So still the process is still in the open. So red color here. Okay, if you just you can terminate here so that it will stop the printing on the console. Okay, you can stop here. Okay, it is printing here. So it is called infinite loop in the, okay, Java or for loop I can say. Okay, so these are the things you have to remember here. So I'll tell you one SCJP question here. See whether you'll answer or not. Let's see here. So let me write here. For loop. So in the initialization section, I want to take the, okay, one system dot out data printer. And first of all, so will we take or not here? Is it correct or not? Okay, I'm taking the shortcut only. Just assume that is the SOP, system dot out data printer. I'm printing the hi. Okay, I'm printing the hi here at the installation block. And so int I equal to 1 I'm taking. After SOP, taking the semicolon, I less than or equal to, I less than or equal to 3 I want to take. Then so here, so instead of I plus plus or I minus minus, I will take one more SOP system dot out dot println. I want to print the hello. This type of questions they will ask in the interview as well. Okay, now so here system dot out dot println, I want to print the I value. After printing I value, I will increment, right? So I plus plus here. So can you guess what is the output of this program here? Very simple. So here we won't get any compile time error, we'll get the output definitely. No issues about the compilation. So definitely we'll execute the program. The here the output also will get it here. So what is the output here? See this one, I'll explain.
Hi, hello can be displayed 3 times.
Which one?
Hi, hello can be displayed 3 times.
Okay. See this one.
Okay.
So I equal to 1. Okay, so anyhow that is a initial that is assignment here. So first of all, the initialization block will be executed. Okay, in the initialization block we have a SOP. That's why hi will be printed. After that, it will go to the, okay, conditional statement or conditional block. I less than or equal to 3. How much? What is I value? 1. 1 less than or equal to 3. It's a true. That's why it will go to the SOP. Okay, low bar it will execute. What is the I value? 1 will be printed. After that I plus plus here. For printing it is doing I plus plus. So I will become 2. So here after incrementing it will go to the increment decrement section here. Okay, in this case what will happen? The hello will be printed. Okay, now presently what is I value? 2. Now it will go to the this conditional statement again. What is I value? 2. 2 less than or equal to 3. True or false? Yes, is a true. That's why again it will print the SOP. What is the value? 2. And it will increment by 1. So then I will become 3. Now here it will go to the increment decrement section here. So here it will be the SOP. Okay, it will print the hello. Okay, so I become 3, right? So 3 less than or equal to 3. True or false? It's a true. That's a loop but will be executed. The I will be printed I equal to 3 again. So I will become 4 here because incremented, right? 4. Again it will go to the SOP. Okay, before checking the condition it will go to the SOP. Okay, so hello will be printed and so it will go to the condition 4 less than or equal to 3. It is a false, then it will come out of the loop here. That's it. So this is about the output here. This is about the output here. If you see, same example will take in the Eclipse as well. Int I equals to 1 for loop. Here I can take system.out.println. You can take hi and I less than or equal to 3. Okay, again I can take the system.out.println. You can take any Java statement, not only SOP. You can take any Java statement. Okay. Now hello. So system.out.println. I want to print the I value. Okay. After that I want to increment the I value here. Okay. So control F11. See hi first time and 1 2 hello 2 hello 3 hello. In the same way here also 1 hello 2 hello 3 hello. Printing or not? Yes, it is printing here. Okay. So this is about the for loop with some examples here. So next one here is while loop here. So it is the same as a for loop only. Okay, but the syntax is different. That's it. See. So first one it will take the initialization section int I is equal to 1, or I can say init section. After that we have to take the while loop. So this while loop it will take only condition. It won't take an initialization or increment decrement. It will take the only condition. Okay, here block of statements. Here after statements you have to take increment or decrement. So this is the syntax of the while loop here. Okay, same with the for loop only, but the syntax is different here. Okay, now so take small example here. Int I equal to 1. Okay, initialization section. After that take while loop here. Okay, condition I less than or equal to 5. After that, so just to print the SOP of I value. After printing just I plus plus plus. Okay, so that's it, sir. This is about the simple while loop here. So in this case what is output here? We'll get the 1 to 5. So go to this one. Int I equals to 1 while loop I less than or equal to 3. System.out.println. Okay, I value I want to print here. You can take 5. After printing I, just I make it as a I plus plus here. Make it as I plus plus here. Okay, so I equal to 1, 1 less than or equal to 5. Okay, is that true? That's why it will print the 1 and increment by 1. So I become 2. Again, it will check the condition 2 less than or equal to 5. Okay, is that true or false? Yes, it is a true. Okay, so then 2 will be printed. Again, increment by 1, 3. Again, it will go to the condition statement. So till 5 less than or equal to 5. Whenever I become 6 less than or equal to 5, it is a false, then it will come out of the loop here. Okay, so you can print like this also outside of loop. Outside of loop here. Control F11. What is output here? 1 2 3 5 it is printing. After that it is printing the outside of loop here. Okay, so this is about the simple while loop here. Next one here is if you want you can print the reverse order also 5 to 1. Take the 5 here and here how much you can take I greater than or equal to 1. Okay, so I will be printed instead of I plus plus you take the I minus. We have to decrement, right, not increment. Okay, what is output here? 5 to 1 and outside of loop it is printing here. Okay, so this is about the while loop. Next one is do while loop here. Okay, so when should we go for the do while loop here? Okay, listen carefully. So with this do while loop, I will take one example. Okay, now see. So what I can do here is, so if you want to execute the loop body at least once, listen carefully. If you want to execute the loop body at least once without checking the condition, okay, if you take for loop and while loop, what it's doing, so after checking the condition only the loop body is executing. But in the case of do while loop, without checking condition, okay, at least one time the loop body will be executed. In that case, you can go with the do while loop here. What is the syntax for that one? So initialization init, after that do, okay, this is a loop body, this is a loop body here, and we take the while loop like this, and we should end with the semicolon and take the condition here. Okay, so this loop body will be executed without checking the condition very first time. After executing the loop body, then it will go to the condition. It will check if it is a condition true na, again the loop body will be executed. It will keep on executing the loop body, so as long as the condition is true. Okay, so this is about the syntax here. For example, see, I want to print a 1 to 10 here. Int I is equal to 1, initialization section. Okay, do while loop, take this condition. Okay, semicolon, we have to specify. So system.order.println, I will be printed without checking the condition very first time here. It will print as is 1. After that, I will increment I plus plus, and here I want to check the condition I less than or equal to 10 here. Okay, in this case, what is the output here? See, listen. So int I equal to 1. Okay, without checking the condition, directly it will print the loop body I equal to 1 will be printed like this. I plus plus, I will become 2. Then here it is checking the condition. Okay, so first time announced is not checking, so after incrementation it is checking 2 here, 2 less than or equal to 10, true or false. It's a true. If it is true, again the loop body will be executed one more time here. This is a loop body. Then what is the SOP of I? 2. After that it will increment by 1, I plus plus. Okay, so 2 will become 3, so 3 less than or equal to 10, true or false. Yes, it's a true. Then it will go to the loop body, again it will execute the loop body. In the loop body we are printing the 3, and so I plus plus. Okay, then I will become 4 till 10 here. Okay, up to 10 it will print the output here. Okay, so same example I will take in the Eclipse. This one, initialization int I is equal to 1, take the do while loop here, ends with the semicolon. Okay, write the loop body here. I want to print. After printing I plus plus. Okay, so I will take this here, I less than or equal to 10 or 5. Okay, control F11, same output here, 1 to 10 is printing here. And if you want to print the okay descending order 10 to 1, you can use the okay the condition change, that's it. And the instead of increment, just take the decrement here like this. So just installation with the 10, I will be printed. After that I minus minus, and here I greater than or equal to 1 you have to take here. So that is the only one change if you want to print the okay 10 to 1 here. Okay, so this is about the okay, so this is about the do while loop actually. Okay, so that's it here. So I will take one small example on the do while loop here. Okay, after completing the all the examples. Okay, let's see. So next one here is for each loop here. Okay, so for each loop here. Okay, so this one was introduced in the Java 1.5 version. In which version? Java 1.5 version. So what is the use of the, what are the advantage of this for each loop here? Okay, so majorly there are two uses. First use here is, so just if you want to iterate or if you want to retrieve the elements from the arrays and collections. So there is a concept called collections, nothing but data structures in the Java. Okay, we can use this for each loop for retrieving the elements from the collections as well as the arrays. So there we have to use the for each loop here. So presently I will take one small array. I want iterate. Anyhow, we'll discuss the arrays, right? There I will discuss one more time this for each loop. And whenever we discuss from the collection framework, there is a collections, nothing but data structures. At that time also I will discuss with this for each loop. Okay, so don't worry about that one. So but majorly what are the advantages? Two advantages. First one is the retrieving okay elements from arrays is the first advantage. or benefit, I can say. So next one here is, so retrieving elements from collections. Collections nothing but, okay, data structures in Java. Okay, so there are some data structures we are going to discuss. So at that time also we'll discuss about the for each loop here. Retrieving elements from collections, nothing but okay, data structures. I'm taking the DS means data structures. Okay, so let's take one small array and just try to iterate. Anyhow, we'll discuss this for each loop when we are discussing the arrays concept. So the syntax here is like this. For each loop, for loop only, no, there is no each actually. Okay, for loop only it is, but the syntax is different here. So in between we have a colon here, colon. Okay, so take here, there's a array name, and here, okay, so the element type, or I can say array type. Okay, simple here. Now see, example I will take. I'm taking this simple, okay, single dimensional array. Okay, anyhow we have to discuss about the arrays in the next class. I'm taking the single dimensional array like this here, integer array equals to, I can take like this here, I can store 10 comma 20 comma 30. So this is a single dimensional array. Okay, now so in the memory, okay, one array will be created like this, okay, with the 3 boxes, because we have a 3 elements, right, like this here. Okay, on each and every box, okay, so the elements will be stored like 10 and 20 and 30. Okay, what is the purpose of the arrays, we'll discuss anyhow. Why should we go for the arrays also, we'll discuss. So the first one here is, so this arrays starts from the array elements starts from the 0 index here, 0 1 and 2 actually. Okay, so let's assume, so this array is pointing to the ARR here, ARR. We have the reference here, this is on ARR here. So ARR is pointing to the one single dimension array and we have a 3 elements in this one. Now I want to retrieve these elements from the array by using the for each loop here. See this one, syntax for loop only for retrieving purpose only. So take the colon, and what is array name? ARR. Okay, take the left hand side, array type. What type of array it is? Integer array, right? I'm taking the integer. Okay, so X or Y you can take here like this here. Now when I'm printing the SOP, system.out.println of Y, what is output here? We will get the 10, 20, 30, it will print here, because so we're retrieving the elements from the array. So this is a shortcut way of retrieving the elements from the array internally. So it will retrieve, okay, it will take the array and it will retrieve one element by one element, and it will keep into the individual okay, Y variable, so that when I'm printing the I variable, it will print the all the elements here. Same example I will take in the Eclipse. See this one. So take one single dimensional array, integer X you can take, not an issue, equals to, open and curly braces here, 10 comma 20 comma 30. So this is one array here. Now I want to retrieve the elements from the array. Okay, for loop. Okay, so colon. Okay, what is the array name? X. And what is the type of array? That is integer array, right? Integer Y. Okay, so that means, so this for each loop will take the, okay, so one element by one element from the array and it will keep in placing into the Y. When I'm printing the Y variable, it will give the 120 10 20 30 is output here. Okay, control F11. See this one, 10 20 30 here. Okay, that's a thing to remember. Anyhow, we'll discuss this one in the as part of the arrays as well as the collection framework. Okay, don't worry about this one. So this is about the iterative statements here. So clear, Shiva and so Rohini, any questions?
Yeah, it's clear only.
Okay, fine, good.
In arrays, in real time, how many dimensions they use?
So Max will use the single dimension only, but I will take the up to 3 dimensions. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, max 1 or 2. Okay, max only one only we will use. Yes.
Okay. Is there any, can we trace the code here, like debugging step by step in Eclipse?
Yes, yes, we can debug that one as well. Okay, so whenever taking the do while loop example, so I will debug that one. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, we can debug, not an issue. So next one is we have a two transfer statements. Written will discuss as part of the okay. So methods, okay, oops concept. So let's discuss about the break and continue. Very simple here. So already we discussed break in the switch statement, right? So break, okay. So there are two uses using the break here. What is the first one here is already we discussed. So we can use the break in the switch statement to come out of the switch statement here, okay. So switch statement, okay, to come out of the switch we can use the break here, okay, in the cases. In the same way we can use the break in the loops as well, okay. Loops also we can use, okay, for loop or do while loop, okay, okay, and while loop also, okay, to come out of the loop, to come out of the loop here, okay. So this is also possible here. So that's why, so we can use the break statement, okay, in two ways, okay. There are two places in the switch, and the second one is the loops here. If you are trying to take in anywhere, you will get the compile time error, okay. So what is the use of the break in the switch statement? To come out of the switch statement. Second one is the loops here. So what is the use of this break in the loops here? To come out of the loop, okay. So in this case we have to use the break. Anyhow we use the break in the switch statement. So let me try with the loop here. So I will take small for loop here. So int I equals to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Okay. So initially I want to print the okay I. So in this case 1 to 10 it will print here. So I will check the condition. If I equal to 5 or 6, just I want to come out of the loop here. I don't want to print the remaining statements. So if I can check like this here. If I is equal to 5, if I equal to 5, what will happen? So I want to make the break here like this. Okay, I am breaking the loop here, then it will come out of the loop here, okay. So just I want to make the one statement here, system dot, okay, outside of loop here, okay. So in this case what is output here? So it will check I equal to 5, I equal to initially y equal to 1, right? It is a not, it is not true, that's why it will skip that if statement. It will print the 1 here, 2 3 4. So whenever I will come 5 equal to 5, it is a true, okay. In this case the break will be executed. If it is a break is executing, it will come out of the loop here. That means 5 will not be printed, up to 4 only it will print here, okay. So run as job application, say 1 2 3 4. For example, taking the okay, so 8, okay, up to 7 it will printed. So whenever the I become 8 equal to 8, it is a true. So then it will come out of the loop because the break is executing there, okay. So simple thing here. What is the use of the break here? In two cases we have to use. In the switch statement, to come out of the switch statement we can use, as well as the in the loops also we can use for come out of the loops actually, okay. So this is a very simple break here. So next one is the continue here, okay. So here we can use the continue in the loops as well, okay. We can use the continue in the loops only, okay. So to skip the current iteration, what is the use of the continue here? To skip the current iteration, to skip the current iteration. How it is skipping, I will explain here, okay. Very simple here. Give a minute, actually I'm getting call. Give a minute.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello Shiva and Rohini, can you hear me?
Yeah, Srinivas.
Okay, sorry for that. Actually, the old students called me. Okay, no problem. Okay, see. Here, so what is the use of the continue here is just, okay, we have to use inside the loops to skip the current iteration actually. Okay, so how we can use the continue, I will explain here. See this one. Take the same example here. I'm taking the I equals to, okay, 4 here. So instead of break, I will take the continue. Okay, in this case, what will happen here is listen carefully. So I'm taking up to 5 only, and I'm taking the 2 here. Listen. So initially I equal to 1. Okay, I less than or equal to 5. That is a 1 less than or equal to 5. It is a true. Okay, if it is a true, the loop body will be executed, entire loop body. But I equal to 1. Okay, 1 equal to 2. It is a false, though this will not be executed. Okay, so don't worry now. What is the output here? The 1 will be printed. After that, it will go to the increment decrement section. Okay, I plus plus, then I will become 2. So 2 less than or equal to 5, it is a true. Again, the entire loop body will be executed. In the loop body, we have a condition like 2 equal to 2. Okay, so it's a true. That's why continue will be executed. If the continue will be executed, it will skip the, okay, the remaining statements in the, okay, loop body. It will go to the directly increment decrement section. That means we can use the continue for the, okay, for next iteration. It will skip the current iteration if whenever the continue is executed here. Okay, so then without printing the 2, it will go to the I plus plus here. Then I become 3. 3 less than or equal to 5, it is a true. Okay, so 3 equal to 2, it is a false. Again, it will print the 3 here. So the second iteration, okay, not printing here, the second number is not printing because it is skipping that iteration because of the continue. Okay, break means, so it will completely come out of the loop, but continue means just it will skip the that current iteration only based on the condition. Okay, so 3 will be printed, after that 4 will be printed, and 5 will be printed here. This is output here. Control F11, see 1 3 4 5, whatever the 2, it's skipped here. Okay, so that is the thing here to remember. And you can take the less than or greater than or also. I'm taking the I less than or equal to 2 in this case. So 1 will be skipping, 2 will be skipping. Okay, no, so and 3 will be, okay, 3 and 4 5 will be printed here because for 1 is the condition is true for 1, and 2 also. Okay, so 2 less than 2, that is a false. Here I'm taking the I less than or equal to 2. 2 also satisfied, and whenever I'm taking the 3 4 5, that is not satisfied, and that's why it's not executing the continue. And here will be, what is output? 3 4 5. Okay, control F11 here. So 3 4 5, it is printing, and outside of the loop it is printing or not? Yes, it is printing. Okay, this is about the continue. Just it will skip the current iteration if the condition is true or if the continue statement is executed. Okay, so that is the thing about the continue here. Okay, so next one is finally I want to discuss about the, okay, so inner loops here. Okay, we'll discuss, we discussed only, okay, single loops. So for example, so there is a concept called inner loop. Okay, taking loop inside a loop is called inner loop. Actually, taking a loop inside a loop is called inner loop. I will take it for loop. Okay, same rule applicable to the while as well as the do while here. Okay, now see, for loop I'm taking, okay, this outer loop int I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 3, I plus plus. Okay, inside the loop, I will take one more loop here for loop into j is equal to 1. Okay, so j less than or equal to 5 j plus plus. system.out.println. Okay, I want to print the I value and j value here. So in this case, what is the output we are going to get here? For each outer loop, okay, for each outer loop iteration or outer for loop iteration, so this will be executed here. This will be executed 5 times here. Okay, I equal to 1, right? Okay, so I less than or equal to 3. Okay, so just assume this is the only loop body. Okay, I less than or equal to 3. It's a true or false? It's a true. That's why this normal for loop will executed, single for loop only. This will be executed. So j equal to 1 and j less than or equal to 5. Okay, for 1, 5 times will be executed. And for second iteration, after printing this one, okay, it will go to the increment section. And 2 less than or equal to 3. For second also, the for loop will be executed 5 times. And for 3 also, the for loop will be executed here. Okay, for 1, 5 times. And for 2, 3 times, 5 times. And for 3 also, 5 times will be executed for each and every outer condition. So this for loop will be executed here. Okay, like this. See, run a Java application. So for 1, how many times executing? Y. Okay, j 5 times. And for second also 5 times, and for third time also 5 times is executing. Okay, so this is about the inner loops actually. Okay, so sometimes we have to use inside the, okay, in the execution of the any block. Okay, in the real time also, so there is a chance of okay, taking this inner loops actually. Okay, so anyhow, we'll take more examples on the for loops also in the coming classes. So clear everyone? So there ends our, okay, control statements concepts or flow control concepts. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will explain. So if you don't have, just I will go with the one small example. Okay, any questions? Okay,
No.
okay, next one. Okay, see this one. So I will take one menu options here. Based on the menu options, okay, so whenever user selects the menu option, like adding two numbers, okay, so multiplication, division and subtraction. Okay, so based on the user selection, I want to perform some operation here. Okay, how it is possible? Simple. So before that, so just so I want to read the data from the keyboard. After that only we'll go with that example here, how to read the data from the keyboard here. Okay, very simple. See this one. We have a scanner class. Okay, s equals to new scanner. Okay, we need to attach keyboard to the scanner class here. We need to attach, okay, which one? Keyboard. What is the keyboard in the Java? System.in. So this system.in represents keyboard in the Java. We are attaching the keyboard to the scanner, so that, so whenever user enters any number or any string, okay, the scanner can read that one here. So there are some methods available in the scanner. For example, s dot next. So this next method will read the, okay, string here. Whenever user enters the string, so this we can use the next method to read the string here. Read the string. For example, whenever user enters the integer, s dot we have method called next int. Which method? We have a next int. What is the use of this one? Reading the integer. For example, if the user enters the double, so we have a method called next double. Okay, it will read the, okay, double value from the user here. Okay, read the double. In the same way, we have a float, char, etc. Okay, long, int, okay, long and short, byte, etc. We have, okay, all methods for each and every data type. We have a methods like next, xx method we have. Okay, so next is for only for strings here. Okay, now I will ask the user to enter some value here. Okay, I will ask like this: system.out.println. So please, okay, enter any number. Okay, now, so whenever user enters one, okay, so I have to read that number s dot next int, so that the entered value we can capture into some variable like this here, integer, okay, x here. When I'm printing the SOP of x, the entered value we can print on the, or we can see in the console here. So now, so in this we can read the data from the keyboard here. So this is the simplest way to read the data from the data by using the scanner class here. So this scanner class is available in the different package called java.util package here. Which package? Java.util package here. So whenever we are using any class or interface in the Java, we have to first import that class here. So this is available in the java.util package. Okay, scanner. Anyhow, we'll discuss about the packages and all later. But for now, just remember this class is available in the java.util package. So before using this class, we have to import that statement. Okay, so how it is import, how to use, I will explain small example. Okay, let's see. Go to this one, use the main method. Okay, scanner s is equal to new scanner. Okay, we have to create one object for the scanner object. In Java, we have to use the new keyword to create the object here. Okay, so if you observe, I'm taking the input keyboard as the input here. So move the cursor to this red color here. What is that one? Scanner. Okay, scanner. Okay, so create a class. This is the n actually. So this one scanner. Now this is not available. See, this scanner cannot be resolved to a type here. Okay, scanner. Okay, so is not a result type here. What we can do is before using the class, we have to import like this here. Import. Okay, java dot that is available in the okay util package. Java dot util dot scanner. I can do like this here. Okay, that's it. Now no compilation error. So before using any class, we have to use the okay, we have to import that class or interface here. Okay, that is thing to remember. Now we are using this scanner. Okay, we created one object here. Now I will ask the user to enter some value. System.out.println, please enter any value. Okay, so whenever user enters any number, I want to read that number, right? So for that I have to use the s dot which method, next int method we have to use. So we can capture that entered value into the some variable number one. Okay, so system dot out dot println here is, so you entered. Okay, so I can print the number one like this here. Okay, so control F11. So please enter any value. I want to enter the 1000. Okay, so you entered the 1000 here. Printing on it is, it is a printing here. We can read the data from the keyboard like this here. Now, so I want to okay find out the maximum of two numbers here. I want to find the maximum of two numbers. So after entering two numbers from the okay keyboard here, okay, like this. So enter first number. Please enter first number. Okay, that number we are capturing into the number one. In the same way, after reading that number, I will ask again user to enter the second number here, like this, and I can capture that into the number two. Now I can compare, right? Okay, if okay number one okay greater than number two, so what is the maximum number? So max equals to what is the number one is the max, else max equal to okay number two. Like this we can check the condition and we can perform some operations here. Okay, just for your assignment, like take the three numbers, enter the three numbers from the keyboard and try to find out the maximum of three numbers like that. Okay, so now control F11, enter first number. I am entering the 100. Enter the second number. I want to enter the 500. Okay, so what is the max value? Max is equal to 500 or not? Yes, we are getting here. Okay, in this way, so just read the data from the keyboard and try to solve the issues. Okay, so this is the thing here. So next one here is okay, this type of example only I will take here. See,
Srinivas,
yes,
your scanner s equal to new scanner you have given, right?
yes,
That scanner is a class actually.
predefined class.
Yeah. Before s, can we give any other name also?
Instead of s, you can give any name here.
No, instead of s you can give
Uh,
scanner s. This is scanner is must.
yes, scanner is must. That is a class. Yes. Okay, we are using.
Again new scanner.
Yes, we are using the scanner class to read the data from the keyboard. Yes, we can use the scanner only.
We are creating object using the class.
Yes. Okay, for the
That is
for,
required.
for the classes, okay, we can create the object. After creating the object only, we can make use of the methods here. Okay, so this scanner class have the methods like next, enter, next double, etc. So after creating object only, I can make use of the methods here. That's why I'm creating the object for the scanner class here. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, that is the thing. Anyhow, we'll discuss about the oops concepts. There you will get some okay idea. But remember, scanner is a predefined class. Okay, so for the scanner class, I'm creating the object for reading the data from the keyboard here. That is the thing. So this is only one statement. You got new extra. Okay, remaining are simple. Clear? Sure, any questions?
Yeah, it's okay, clear.
Okay.
There are some methods are there, scanner methods, class
Yes,
create.
if you take any class, okay, so class contains the n number of methods. Okay, if you want to use the methods, we have to create the object for that class first of all, then only I can make use of the methods. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Next one here. Okay, so the assignment is like this. Okay, not assignment, I will take one example, later we will go with the things here. Now, okay, I will print some menu in the console like this, menu items. The first item here is, so add two numbers. Second one is a, okay, addition I can take here. Second one is the, okay, subtraction, and third one is the multiplication, and what is the fourth one here is, okay, division, and finally fifth one, whenever user selects the exit, okay, we have to come out of that program here. Okay, so this is the menu item here. So based on the selection, based on the user selection, we have to perform some addition and subtraction and multiplication and division on the two numbers only. Okay, how it is possible here? Okay, so here without executing any condition, okay, we have to display this one here. For that I want to use the, okay, which one, do while loop here. Okay, like this, do loop, I'm taking do while loop. Okay, while, okay, so I want to take the condition I less than or I less than or equal to, okay, how many entries we have, 5, right? I want to take the 6 here. Now int I equal to 0, int I equal to 0 I'm taking here. Now, so what I can do is, so I will display some menu items here, okay, without checking the condition very first time. That's why I'm taking the system.out.println, okay, menu like this. Now just take other, okay, items. So I will take it for addition. You can go with the multiplication, etc. Addition, subtraction. Next one is this is a one option. This is about the second option. And what is the third option? So third is multiplication. Okay, what is the fourth one? Division. So I'm mixing all the operators as well as the, okay, and this control statements, okay, into the one program. Division, and finally whenever user enters 5, so we should come out of that program here, exit. Okay, that's it here. Now, so I will ask the user, okay, after displaying this one, I will ask the user to select the one of the option. Okay, so for that we require what? Scanner, right? Scanner s is equal to new scanner. Okay, I'm attaching the keyboard system data in. Now I'll ask the user, okay, system.out.println, so please select, okay, one of the option above, one of the option. Okay, so whenever enters first one, okay, so first of all we read that, okay, we have to capture that entered value, right? So the user has to enter the numbers only 1 2 3 5. Okay, so s dot value is the next enter, we are reading that entered value into the, okay, that I variable here, I variable here. Okay, we can check that condition I less than or equal to 1. Okay, whenever users enter the 1, okay, here based on the one operation we have to perform some operation here, and you're checking like 1 less than or equal to 6, again it will, okay, it will go to the loop body and it will display the menu item again. Okay, so in the menu item again you can select the any option and you can perform some operation based on the selection here. Now if user selects the 1, I equal to 1, if user selects the 1, then what you have to do, you have to perform some addition operator, right? Okay, for example here, so this is about the addition, system.out.println, I'm writing the first of all, so addition operation, later we'll go with the, okay, the logic. Else if user selects the 2, what is that one here? Subtraction. Okay, subtraction here, subtraction or subtraction operation. And if the user selects, else if I equal to 3. What is that one? Multiplication. Okay, so multiplication operation like this. Okay, next one here. Else if the user selects the fourth option, I equal to 4. System.out.println what? Okay, division. And finally else I'm taking, okay, other than this 4, 1 2 3 4, okay, whenever you set the 5 6 7 etc else block, it will be executed like so we have to exiting and so whenever so the else block is executed, we have to come out of the loop here. That's why I'm taking the break here. See, I'm using the break. Why I'm using the break? So whenever so user selects the fifth or okay greater than 6, so we have to exit from the program here. That's why I'm taking the break. Okay, that then it will come out of that loop here. Okay, while it do while loop here, if you want you can see system.out.println, so outside of loop I want to print here like this. Okay, now you can take some okay star marks for differentiating the normal number. Okay, here also menu items, also system.out.println menu items. Okay, that's it here. Okay, now see, so run this program here, run a Java application. Okay, so here menu options here. Okay, what are the menu options we have? Still the process is running here. Red color here. See, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and exit here. So please select one of the option above. I want to select the first one. Then, so if it is the first one, so system.out.println addition operation will be printed on the console here. I need to check the condition. I less than or equal to 6. True or false? Yes, it's a true. Again, it will go to the okay loop body. Again, the menu will be displayed and this will be printed. Again, I can select the 2 or 3 or something. For example, I'm selecting the 6. 6 less than or equal to 6. It is a false. Okay, then it will come out of the loop actually. Okay, like this. So enter. Okay, so addition operation is printing here. Addition operation again it's printing the menu option, and I can select the second option here. Now this, okay, what is up subtraction operation is printing or not? Yes, it is printing. And selecting the third one, okay, multiplication operation is operating. And fourth one, okay, what is that? Division operation. For example, I want to fifth, I want to execute the program, exit the program. Okay, see, exiting and come out outside of loop, it is printing or not? Yes, it is printing here. No red color mark here. The process completed here. Okay, in this way, so we can perform some operations here. Okay, we can mix all the okay operators as well. Now, so I will go with the addition operator. You can give it the subtraction, multiplication, division, and all. Okay, now, so addition operation is performing. Okay, performing here. So I will ask the user to enter two numbers here. Okay, so just now we asked, right? So you enter, okay, two numbers you want to add. Okay, or how many numbers you want to add. That is also possible. See this one. Again, we have already scanner. I can make so the scanner S. Okay, this here. Okay, so system.out.println, so please enter okay number one like this here. So I need to read that, right? S so dot, which one you have to use? Next int I have to use. Okay, so that is the number one, integer number one. In the same way, ask the user to enter second number. Okay, please enter number two. You cannot a number, I want to take the only two numbers here. Or what you can do is, so you just ask the user to enter how many numbers you want to add. Okay, read that number, then use the for loop. Okay, iterate how many times you want to add the how many numbers you want to add. Iterate that for loop and add the number and print the display. Okay, that is also possible. You can use the for loop also. So number two. Now what we can do here is, so I can perform addition operator. System.out.println here is addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. So I can add like this here. So number one plus number two. Okay, so take another variable int sum equal to number one and number two, just add it to the okay this SOP here. That's it here. Okay, this is about addition. In the same way, so subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, just to perform the operation for other okay so operations also. Run as Java application. Okay, so please select the one of the option above. I want to take the first option. Okay, so please enter first number. I want to enter the 200, and please enter second number. I want to enter the 300. What is the addition here? So addition of two numbers is a 500. After that, again the menu is displaying, and here you can do the second operations, etc. Okay, so these are the things you have to remember here. So in this way, just you have to perform some operations so that you can get some idea. Okay, just on the operators as well as the the control statements here. So clear, Shiva and okay, Rohini, any questions?
Yeah, it's
So
clear.
are you getting some interest or not? So for performing these operations, okay. So take this example
Yeah.
as the reference, and please go through this one. And I will give the assignment. I will send the assignments like calculating the electricity bill, okay, and calculating the tax also, okay. So using this switch statement, so just I will send the assignments. So please try to solve those assignments as well, okay. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Okay, thanks Shiva and Rohini. We'll meet on Monday. Tomorrow we don't have any class. Okay, so please practice these examples. If you want, I will provide this example also through email. Can I or don't want?
Yeah, you are going to share this one, right?
Yeah, can I share this? I will share the video, but this program.
Okay.
If you want, I can.
Yeah,
Otherwise, not required. Yeah.
share it. No
Okay.
problem. You will
Okay.
send an mail.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Shiva and Rohini. We'll meet on Monday. Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
But
Thank you.
don't. Okay. So don't forget to practice. Okay. Please practice at
Yeah,
least spend 1 hour.
give the assignment. Bye.
Yeah.
That is better.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah. Bye.
so that you can get hands on.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Thank you, Srinivas.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.